Hello YouTube, Aconite here, and today we're tackling my kind of humorous reason for listening to goth music. Because, I don't know how well you can hear that jangle over there, my cat's on my radio. You know what, fuck it, we'll just say hi. Hey Luna, wanna say hi? Hey girl, wanna say hi to all the YouTube people? Hey, come here. Hi. I'm covering her tag, I don't want you to see my number. You'll have to go to my OnlyFans for that. Anyway, so I've got a rather droll reason for liking that genre of music. As it turns out, for as often as I roast them, I'm actually one of the people who learned about the aesthetic before the genre. I never actually learned that it was a music subculture until I did some digging, which I strongly suggest you do if you're still a novice to the scene. You don't have to go all out with your looks or anything. I sure as hell don't anymore. I used to wear black lipstick and everything. I used to look like Paul the Poser, my OC, on the channel. My nails aren't even painted today, for God's sake. This isn't even a goth shirt. It's a shirt from a movie, of all things. And, no, yeah. You definitely, and for those of you who think that it's based in the aesthetic, it's like, dude, give me a break. Any poser with a Hot Topic gift card or membership card even can just look like that all the time. They can do all the things, they can layer all the things, and claim that they're a part of it just because they're bucking the norm or because they're not looking, they might just even be attention whores at this point. Because, okay, we know those guys. I've been that guy. And a lot of the time, most people, especially who just simply claim to be goth, they're going to find themselves pretty miserable in a hot shit hurry, considering that it's a subculture and not a counterculture. A lot of us, especially these days with COVID and all that bullshit, just get way too sick way too easily. So a lot of us aren't even going to have the motivation, let alone the budget, to be layering all our shit up, fishnets, leather, spikes even, especially if you've got long hair, guilty. You don't want it on, snagging on the spikes around your neck or whatever. Because my funny little reason for liking goth music is because it calms me down. Yeah.
Rain, 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 rain. Music is my life.
And it's especially non-goths and even novices to this who are going to think, how does that work? Right? Isn't it supposed to be loud, wild, and growly? It's like, no, dumb cunt. It's not. Turns out it's actually really poised, really even retro, There's a lot of synthy 80s type sounding shit in there. It sounds like gloomy 80s music is what it sounds like. And unless you're a baritone ghost whose nuts are sagging through the floor, like how ghosts go through everything, your whole scrote's like going through 4 floors all at once. Unless you sound like Andrew Eldritch or, I can't think of his name, whoever the lead singer for Rosetta Stone is, Pearl King. Unless you sound like one of those dudes, to me, that's not goth. And you could even argue that it's peak masculine vocals in terms of how depth you can go. It's not even baritone, it's more like monotone. But as off-key as it can get, I'd still rather listen to that than some fruity fucking, The pop music today is as awful and cringy as really it's always been. So I'm not doing it to buck the norm. I'm not even doing it because a bunch of my online friends were doing it back in the day. I'm doing it because it's what I like. And I'm sure even if the whole world jumped on the bandwagon that is goth, I'd still look and sound exactly. I'd still be listening to the same music and everything. Nothing would change. I wouldn't be bucking that norm either. This is just a personal preference, and I definitely suggest that if you yourself, as a viewer, as a goth in training even, or if you're gonna look into the genre, do it for the right reasons. Don't just say that you're a fan of it because you want to look the part. because I know there's plenty of people who are still shoving a square peg into a circle hole. They're still trying to either like the music and or like listing all the things, all the artists and songs that they possibly can. Bela Lugosi's Dead by Bauhaus comes to mind. It's just too well known. Okay, don't pretend that you're a fan just for the sake of looking a certain way. You're gonna, not only are you gonna piss off real goths, but moreover, you're gonna wind up making yourself miserable. It's just not who you are, and if nothing else, it's exactly the opposite of even what people think goth should be about. Isn't it supposed to be about becoming more like who you actually are, taking the filter off or whatever? That's how I see things. I've always had a short fuse, and to me personally, this, like if you put on Flood 1 by the Sisters of Mercy, I'm like Alex from Clockwork Orange when he's taking off his boot. He's just like he's calm, but is he? You know, it's a weird, exhilarating feeling where, you know, I don't know. You probably have to listen to it yourself. I've got a bunch of playlists all over the channel. You can look them up for yourself. But if you like, please like. Feel free to share obscure little thoughts in the comments below, as well as to share the video itself. Subscribe if you wish to see more. Don't forget to hit the bell if you do. And as always, thank you so very much for watching. And I love you all.